Yeah, there's a lot of chaotic energies out there that are looking for some kind of um and I mean just walking the earth, but also like entities that are just kind of looking to, I think, tether. So keeping your intentionality that, this is your energetic space. And um, that's why I don't think people that are inexperienced should have like these type of seance and different
Mm.
things like that without people that are skilled, because there's so much energy that's just flailing around out of there and would love to just attach to you.
Mm.
And without guides, without, the proper techniques or the proper intentionality and the proper care, you could really set someone into ascension sickness and all kinds of things, and then have a further problem and further things that they have to work through, or further trauma, or not knowing, God, why do I feel this way? This heaviness might not even be theirs. It could be something else that, so I don't know.
You do though. Yeah, agreed. This resonates a lot given the stories that I've heard today from what people are struggling with. It's interesting how it's becoming more and more a normal problem, or more and more people are actually struggling with this.
Yeah, people don't have to be afraid. They need to be more, just more intentional, more uh it's a mind game. It's where it's all created is in thought. And I know Dispenza and Jeffrey Allen are two names that I follow a lot on
Mm.
just really being able to frame in that mental framework and almost look at it. I love the way Jeffrey has a nice way of smiling through a lot of these scary things, because people can get really lost and caught up in emotions. But he almost has a way of kind of laughing and smiling through some of these scary experiences where maybe he does have an energetic attack or something like this.
Mm.
It's hard to keep a lighthearted attitude when something's coming at you, or you feel energetically that person in the room, and maybe knowing that you do have to walk away and leave, but also learning how to shift that energy, ground the whole room, and take the space and not be afraid to make them either conform or move out of the bubble. And that is not easy to do. I cannot always do that. I have to be in a good, especially when I go into churches, for sure.
Mm.
I've grounded an entire sanctuary of people. They had no idea I was over there basically doing witchcraft, but I was just moving the energy.
Yeah,
They can feel it.
yeah.
And a lot of them intrinsically that are really stuck on being sick, and mean, evil people. They instantly don't like me. I make them uncomfortable. And I
Mm.
go, thank you. Hello. It's nice to see
Yeah.
you. Thanks for identifying yourself. And, you
Yeah.
know, but that comes with time.
Yeah.
And
Also,
I'm not always right at all. Sometimes I'm wrong.
mm, but I have a question. You said that you came in, so I'm picturing a group of people in a sanctuary, and you come in as a singular person, and you are navigating and managing the energies and bringing it up, frequency elevation. So, my question is this: if you have a community that is the opposite, where you have all the people aware of the energy and they are doing their own and elevating the frequency, and then people come into that energetic family, basically, that they would then be elevated just by being around other people who knew their shit. Just knowing
Mm,
that you have those people in your corner in itself
huge.
protects this bubble. Yeah, that is powerful because then that kind of proves the point as well. You don't have to do much more than just to sit along as a fly on the wall to one of these conversations and get insights that is actually going to help you more than you thought you had to work for it to get what you wanted. It's like
Mm,
the result you seek is just a side effect of you being in it. It's powerful.
mhm. It is very much so, yeah. People don't see the value in that
No.
unless they experience it. And it is a different thing. I know that, gosh, you can get that in a number of different ways, but even going to some of these meditation retreats and, there's seasoned people around you and, you suddenly feel like you can do more in your session
Mm.
than I guess that's what you're kind of talking about that
Mm.
maybe you could have done on your own. It, it's measurable, I guess is what I'm saying. We could
Mm.
measure brain waves and see that it is. And I sent you something the other day of the sense of tribe,
Yeah.
like
It's about the
making
book.
the vagal nerve. Yeah, fuck your feelings. The
Fuck
book's
your
called Fuck
feelings.
Your Feelings. Yeah, which I was so resistant to it, but
Yeah.
it's been really good. It's been a good book, but yeah, it strengthens your vagal tone,
Mm.
which means you're not such a panicky human being. If you can have strong vagal tone,
Mm.
and they know that because of there used to be a night watchman of the tribe. People could rest. They knew nobody was coming. Everybody had a different shift. Not everybody was a day person. Not everybody, and that all worked together. Now we just are raised by this blue light on our phones. We don't have a close knit community around us, and that affects us evolutionarily.
Yeah.
I can't say the word evolutionarily, uh, because it tells our nervous system that we're in constant, like deer, we're the prey,
Yeah.
because we don't feel that sense. A lot of people are estranged from their families, their parents, and they just don't get that sense of tribe. So there's so much value here within the Legacy Forge that I think that people hopefully will be able to see at some point. I think that they're beginning to, from the looks of it. It looks like you guys had a lot more movement in the last couple of days too. So I was happy to see that.
Yeah. It has exploded a little bit. It was interesting. Things are just now falling naturally together because I think that that tone, the frequency has reached a point where it's just energy is attracting more of the same.